What's up, guys? This is a new updated video. This is going to give you all the specs, pretty much the final specs, everything you need to know about the Moto G Stylus 5G version here, getting released closely in 2021. It's going to come out shortly. So let's get into the updated stuff and what to exactly expect now with more details on the Moto G Stylus 5G. So the price is going to be probably going to be matching the stylus that we have now in 2021, the 4G version. So you can get it unlocked from Motorola for $300. They usually have it on sale, but the better deal is going to be on Metro and prepaid, coming in at free to $50. So that's going to be good. It's obviously going to be 5G, released in 2021. The overall size hasn't been announced yet, but I'm going to go with the old one, which is typical, around 6.7 inches tall, 3 inches wide, around a little bit over 0.3 inches thick. I'm not too worried about the overall size. The weight is probably going to be around probably going to be around closer to like a little bit over 7 ounces, 7.5 ounces. Build quality is going to be plastic, I'm pretty sure. At these price points, it's going to be, you're not going to get glass or anything like that. It's going to have probably a 60 hertz refresh rate. It's probably not going to have an eSIM. Screen size 6.8 inches. Still going to keep that big old huge screen, and that's going to be good, so you could have a lot of room to use your stylus. Resolution is going to come in a full HD 1080p display, which is pretty good for the price. PPI, we're not too sure, but if it's in the 400 range, it should be good. The current one is around 386, which is close to 400, but I think they'll probably bump it up. Software is going to come with a clean version of Android 11, so it's going to come with the latest Android 11, so that's good. Chipset, very important. We finally figured out what it's going to be. It's going to be a Snapdragon 485G. I haven't seen any other phones using this Snapdragon. This seems like it's going to be the lowest 5G modem used from Qualcomm, but it should do the job. As for storage, I heard it's going to come out with 256 gigs. If it does, that's going to be awesome. The RAM has been announced as 6 gigs of RAM, which is nice. You pair that's going to be a good amount. That's a good stable point for Android at this price point. Now let's talk about the cameras. It's going to have 4 cameras on the back: 48 megapixel main, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro, 2 megapixel depth camera. For the selfie, you got a 60 megapixel selfie camera with 1080p video, which again is probably going to be decent and pretty good. It's not going to be the best, but that's okay. It's probably going to have a headphone jack. It's going to have that USB type C. It's going to have your Bluetooth 5.1. For the unlocking and security, we're not 100% sure, but you expect probably a side or a back rear mount fingerprint reader. So it really depends on your choice, but they're both good for unlocking your device. Battery size, very important, 5,000 milliamps. It has to have a 5,000 milliamp battery, because that's what 5G phones are going for, especially the newer ones. The cheaper ones are coming in at that big old battery. That's one of the main things that are known for these 5G lower budget phones is 5,000 milliamps. Anything below that, it's going to be a bummer. Charging is probably going to have a little bit, like either 10 or 15 watts of fast charging. Not too worried about that. But the main thing to take away from this is you're getting a 5G stylus, and it's the only alternative to the Galaxy Note. If you can't afford a Galaxy Note, or you don't like Samsung, this is going to be the phone for you if you want a stylus. Big old screen, big old battery, stock version of Android. So let me reiterate let me just highlight the main things of this phone and what to expect. It's going to be, the price is important, either $300 unlocked or probably free to $50 on prepaid. Availability, you could also get it directly from Motorola. The software, Android 11, stock version of Android with Motorola on top, with the gestures, with the chop, with the flashlight, with the twist for the cameras, all that stuff. So it's going to be a nice, clean, fast version of Android. Chipset, Snapdragon 485G. It's going to be a lower end 5G processor, but it should get the job done, matched up with that clean software. Storage is a huge one, 256 gigs. That's what's been rumored, and I'm probably going to stick to that. Even if it has 128, both of those versions of amounts of storage is going to be awesome, especially if it's going to have a micro SD card slot. It's you're going to be happy because it's going to have a headphone jack probably. Unlocking and security, you know, like I said, fingerprint reader either on the back or on the side of the power button, and battery size, it's going to be up from 4,000 to 5,000. So those were the most important things to look out for. This is I'm probably 99% right on this one, and this is going to come out soon. It should be a very, very happy addition to the Motorola family, and it stands out from any other phones if you don't want to get a Samsung. So that's been my newer, updated, final spec review of the Moto G Stylus. If it comes out for free or anything like that, it should be a very good deal. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.